Welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Yeah, I got it. This is the Brute's mildly hungover episode.
Don't drink alcohol, kids, because you're supposed to be an adult to drink alcohol. Also, you're not supposed to be watching this video if you're not an adult.
Well, okay, but there is, what, 18, 19, 20, 3 years where they could watch this video and not be able to drink, so. Unless you live in, like, Canada or something, but I don't know what our Canadian viewership's like.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professional, The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't worry. Don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
Yeah, you're right.
So the real person who killed Mr. Kurita was...
That assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right?
And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who's the one that hired the killer to begin... That name. Who's the one who hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client? We know who his client is.
You mean who asked for the murder?
That person didn't want their dirty their hands in a...
And there's still a chance that Edgeworth is wrong.
Sure. That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. Whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Technically, it's more like conspiracy to commit murder or something like that, right? Whatever.
Yeah. Something like that.
Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews?
No.
No.
I wonder.
I don't know why, but I was just randomly reminded of the most dumb 2 sentences I've probably heard in an anime, which was like, I want them alive. Send the assassins.
Oh, that's good. But who was phone? But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? Don't record LPs when you're hungover either, kids. It's not good for you.
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be.
It was the handsome man.
Matt Engard himself. Was it Matt? Probably.
If Mr. Engard really did hire the assassin,
Then he is not innocent at all. Far from it, he'd be guilty of the crime.
well, it can't be Mr. Engard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him...
Mr. Engard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Kurita?
Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Kurita, okay?
See, but this is flawed. This is... What the fuck? I don't know if you guys can hear the screaming going on outside.
I heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Oh my goodness. Chill. I know it's Friday night, but damn. Seriously? What are we screaming about out there? Okay, well. Anyway, all I'm saying is, well, you asked him is if he killed the man, but he didn't kill the man. He hired someone to kill the man.
Yeah,
so
he
would
hired
the Psyche-Lock
someone
come off? That's not a lie. He didn't kill anybody.
No, he didn't. I mean,
Now, if you ask him,
technically.
did you hire an assassin? He could lie about that.
I mean, honestly, Phoenix should, go is here. Did you hire an assassin? And, just,
I didn't see any Psyche-Locks at that time. Actually, that reminds me.
Did you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting.
So what's this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls?
Wanted but everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Mr. Engard's secret? Well, what is this secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Kurita is going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Engard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Kurita silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Engard. There's no way around it now. We can do that.
Everyone is tired episode.
Everyone's sleepy episode, man.
Actually, I took a nap, but
That's why I'm sleepy. I took a nap too.
I took a nap this afternoon too.
What the fuck?
Well, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
sure
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. For the record, it is actually just after 9 p.m., which is why we laughed. We still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. Still the matter of the secret. Mr. Kurita held about Mr. Engard. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. Shouldn't you, send her to go to sleep? She's a child. It's 9 p.m. Sleep, child, sleep.
Yeah, just send her back to the. Send her back to the office.
I want to talk to you. Hey, wait!
What is it, whippersnapper?
Oh no.
She was going to walk away, Phoenix.
Oh man, I need some water. Hang on. What the fuck?
Yeah, no alcohol because you already have a hangover.
All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good.
I can feel every word.
Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason.
Pardon me?
And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care, but the request came from Edgy Poo, so...
Edgeworth?
And he said...
If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer.
So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you!
I'd rather you didn't.
Thanks, Edgeworth. You're a real bro.
Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. I really don't want to talk to you. I really don't want to talk to you.
This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting.
Scandalous? What's that?
It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing with Miss Andrews? About Miss Andrews. But I'm sure she must have had a reason for getting close to Mr. Kurita.
I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera.
Go on.
It was that obnoxious puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people.
That is on brand.
I don't want to talk to Lada either.
Spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too.
Wow, the Gorgon actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good.
But I didn't say anything.
It's the look on your face.
The look of pain?
So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard.
That manager? Who are you talking about?
You don't know? She doesn't know. That manager woman Juan had. You know.
You know.
You know.
Are you just going to stand there all night with that dumb look on your face?
Looks like it.
Now that you've been thoroughly intimidated by the dumb look on my face.
It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Don't mind Brute digging through his fast food bag. Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts, Miss Andrew's mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl.
These motherfuckers really didn't give me any dipping sauce.
How dare they?
How dare they? Criminals.
Prison!
She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Kurita?
Really, you young kids today don't know anything, do you?
Well, no, not really.
No, we kind of don't. No,
Girl, Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
Well, that's just sad.
Yeah, that.
Alright, so I'm making a call here. Someone hired the killer to kill Celeste, which is what was in the air quotes suicide note, was the card. And that's all I got. That's all I got.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
because.
3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the...
Why would Miss Impax want to kill herself? She was going to get married.
Yep, Pearls gets it.
Yeah.
Looks like she's about to punch someone.
Well, that's
bullshit.
because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
Hmm? What?
But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right?
They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines.
But why? Why did he do that?
That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see.
That night, after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself.
How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
Okay, well, it was great talking to you. I gotta go. And that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Great. I'm glad we had that conversation. Nope, fuck it. I'm just gonna go sleep under my desk.
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Well, he's out there with that camera asking around at all the electronic stores.
And I'll make some salad for him for dinner.
Looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe is doing for us.
Mr. Nick?
Yes?
Where's the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before.
Aw, I guess I have to give up on making a salad then.
We have croutons. I guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk with Mr. Engar tonight.
But... Isn't what we have to ask very important?
Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard. Hey, man.
Actually, I think something like this, they would like.
I think they'd be
seeing your
obligated
lawyer.
to make an exception for your lawyer. It's your right to see your lawyer whenever you want to.
Yes.
It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. Wonder if something happened.
You're Mr. Engar's lawyer, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness.
A decisive witness? You mean for the Engard case?
We're taking the witness statements right now. Gotta hand them to Mr. Edgeworth.
What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, can't see any way to win here.
Oh yeah. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something.
He did?
Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission. So there you go.
What?
I've already called them so they know. Go on, talk to your heart's content.
Thank you very much.
This is such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content. Look, the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag.
Is there anything at the law offices now?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. That means that both Mr. Engard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? I don't really mean to hit that button, but...
Dude, it's Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you.
I hope so, too. Edward just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Carrito was killed by an assassin, that the assassin's client is this man, Matt Engard.
What's wrong?
Mr. Engard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty.
You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self, dude.
Dude. About the press conference?
You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai?
Yeah. I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews.
It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
We've been over this like a dozen times.
Yep.
Could you please fill me in on what the secret is? Please? You son of a bitch. You son of a... Oh my god. Oh my god.
Maybe it's not as bad. You know, the Gorgon had this many locks and it just took
No,
one.
the Gorgon had 4. This is 5.
Final boss.
I'm in
secret.
awe. I'm in awe at the size of this man's lie.
Yeah.
I knew this was coming.
Okay.
Mr. Nick, don't
It's not the
tell
size
me.
of his lie, it's how badly he wants to protect it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Psyche-Locks.
You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude?
Do you see this magical thing? It means I can see when you're lying.
Did you know about Mr. Carrita and Miss Andrews' relationship?
Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life.
Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Carrita. Her mentor was Mr. Carrita's manager, and Miss Andrews is gonna get Miss Celeste Impacts' suicide note from him.
Celeste.
Does that jog any memories?
Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat.
Misdirect me like that.
Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it kind of a pea, like green peas?
Look, we'll just go eat one later, okay? You'll learn all about it. We'll take Maya with us.
I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop.
It's too bad.
Well, how about we get our minds off of this topic and talk about something else, okay?
No. Mr. Engard, are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way?
He's just so handsome, though.
Isn't he? So,
I get. Well, we do know a lot of things. We might be able to piece it. We might be able to pick his Psyche-Locks apart. We do have a lot of information.
in my theory, he was interested in Miss Impacts. She announced a marriage. So somehow he had some leverage and then just had her killed, maybe? I don't know. Or, with whatever leverage he had, forced Karina to
break it off,
cancel the marriage, and then she killed herself.
Yeah, and
That's my theory.
Yeah, well, I guess. Magatama time.
Look at this glowy rock. Just look how it glows, okay? Focus on the glow.
Okay.
Really glowy, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now let's hear the secret of yours. What if Mr. Kurita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed?
I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about one, okay?
Hey, the rock. It glows. Look at it. Glowy.
Yeah, it's glowing.
It's glowing, alright.
Why is it glowing, dude?
'Cause you're lying to me. It glows.
Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay one any attention the whole time that night.
I'm sure.
I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. Fuck, what?
The camera.
What?
We don't have it.
Spy camera.
It's not it. We don't have it. Gumshoe took it.
Oh, shit.
Perhaps we came unprepared.
Perhaps.
We are slightly unprepared, because...
Look at this badge.
Look at this. Yeah. Aha, that's how I know you're lying. Well, Mr. Engard, I'm a lawyer. You can't lie to me. What is it you do?
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult my friend, okay?
What?
He said I should snort while I give a good laugh. Okay, here I go.
Can't believe you could be so flippant at a time like this. Mr. Engard, I don't think you need to snort while you laugh. Really? Look, I know you're lying. I'll be back. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Think about the glowy rock. I'll be back.
Okay, dude. Anstca.
Oh, Mr. Wright, you have to help me.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Oh.
Mr. Powers.
What happened? Why are you here?
I kind of forgot he was involved in this, technically.
Yeah, so did I for a second, but yeah. You see, I got roped into this somehow.
What?
Now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial.
But you didn't see anything! You were with me!
They don't believe me, Mr. Wright.
This is bullshit!
Also, that clock is really wrong.
Yeah, it is. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers?
I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you there! You're under arrest. I was brought back here.
Oh.
Set my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something.
I mean, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious.
Oh, come on. I'm just a normal guy at an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Apparently.
So about this testimony you're giving, what are you gonna talk about?
I really don't know yet. It sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me.
You saw something important? What was it?
Well, the detective told me not to talk about it.
Dude, come on.
You're not my lawyer. You can't tell anyone, especially not that lawyer, he said.
I'm sorry, did you say I'm not your lawyer? Motherfucker! Look at me. Motherfucker!
Yeah, you were my lawyer last year, but, you know, I got a better lawyer now, pal.
Does your other lawyer have a perfect fucking record? I don't think so.
He might.
Keep me on retainer, bitch.
Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about?
It's me, Pearly. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me.
Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick! Mr. Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright.
I mean, Gumshoe's helping me out right now. I know this guy Larry, he's kind of worthless, but I'd call him an ally. An idiot, but an ally. Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? Wish Mia were still alive. She's my friend. Kind of.
This is gonna do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going.
Let's shake him. What is it you really like?
Well, let's see. Retto's been kind of a player with women. He would never he'd never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself.
Wait, is he aware of the fourth wall?
What? How horrible! That's unforgivable!
I think he might be aware of the fourth wall. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. Please don't sue me.
Don't worry, you got the best lawyer you can ask for. On retainer.
But you know, he said once that the only person in the world he wouldn't swoon over. There's only one person in the world he wouldn't swoon over.
Who won't swoon over me?
Who won't swoon over me? I know how to read.
Do you? I wonder. One person who wouldn't swoon over him.
His manager, you know, Miss Adrian Andrews.
Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic?
You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities and their world will have that dazzling sort of image, right?
Dazzling sort of image? But aren't you part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, brutish. I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see.
Don't think I didn't notice that, motherfucker. I heard you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's on recording, dickwis. Come on.
But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide?
You mean Miss Impacts?
We heard something about how her wedding was canceled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go ahead. As
Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity.
I have the power.
Alright, Mr. Powers, tell me about Miss Celeste Impacts' suicide.
Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note.
Thanks, buddy.
And they say that Juan went and hid it.
You don't say. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad for Mr. Kurita?
Why do you figure so?
Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends.
What a world.
And she says, "It looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man."
A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Kurita by that?
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
I see. Well, that's some good info, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Engard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There's still some things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. To the detention center to go harass Miss Andrews. Now then, whose story do I want to hear?
Oh, it's you.
I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight.
Me? I thought your client was Matt.
Sure, Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Kurita had on Mr. Engard. I'd like to ask you about Matt Engard, if you don't mind.
Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean.
Seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Engard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival?
That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing.
Okay. If you say so, I guess I can't argue that. About Miss Celeste Impacts?
I had finally put her death behind me. And now thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it.
Pardon me? You wanted to burn it? But why?
I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid.
I don't know if that's true. The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. What the fuck? Why did you try to frame Mr. Engard?
That's simple. Because he's the killer. That's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way.
The police are excellent at the police are excellent at doing their jobs. They'd figure it out, right?
Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
Okay. Sorry.
Miss Andrews.
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please tell me why you did what you did.
Revenge.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, specifically.
Huh? Did you say something just now?
You fucking bitch. I don't care if it's just one. A Psyche-Lock, huh?
Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy.
I don't know if I'd go that far. I mean, damn.
You were trying to send her to prison earlier today.
But
I'm not now. Probably. I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say, revenge.
Magatama time.
Alright, look at the glowy rock. You see this? It glows.
so,
Look at it. It's glowing.
big deal.
It is a big deal. You ever see a rock glow like this? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Engard for the murder?
I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer.
No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Engard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge.
So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? But what an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for.
Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge.
I would say Celeste.
Yeah, right? It's like the... Why is he here?
Celeste.
There's only one catalyst that can cause such strong feelings, and even revenge. And that is Miss Impax's suicide.
What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan.
Motorcycle.
What does all this have to do with Matt?
You're right. You haven't mentioned him. Yet. But for you to hate Mr. Engard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impax and her suicide.
Can you explain to me this relationship between Celeste and Matt?
No. Apparently not. Fuck. Fuck. Damn it.
I have a feeling the last two pieces of evidence are the camera
I'm the bear.
and the actual suicide note.
Mm.
Oh, and the reason why the butler is here, do you recognize the butler?
I know who he is, but I mean...
No, from the beginning of the case.
Yes.
When Maya got a phone call.
Yes, I know. Yes, was at the hotel.
That's why he's here.
But why would we know to put him here?
Because everyone we've talked to is in there.
I just assumed it was the butler guy.
Should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again.
To the office.
To the office.
Mr. Nick, your phone.
I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. Sounds kind of ominous.
Probably just your imagination. Must have been the wind. You should really pick it up, Mr. Nick. It could be important.
Hello?
We've got a big problem, pal.
What's wrong?
I'm on my way to the office right now.
Okay. Hey, wait a sec. Why is he coming here? Oh.
It's terrible. I didn't know what to say, pal. It's so terrible. Oh, I got here faster than I thought.
Did you hoof it?
Well, yeah, and I also like was calling you right as I was pulling up. So yeah.
Okay. Well, hey.
No time to relax now, pal. I'm confused as anything here.
Well, what happened?
We got him. We know who bought that spy camera.
This quickly?
And that bear's what gave him away, pal.
The bear.
I figured it out, pal. I figured that I figured out that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera.
Well, that's smart.
But wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth?
Pearls. And go on.
Don't shush me.
Shh.
There's only one person who bought one of those type of bears who's related to this crime.
Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room?
Pearl's silently
Lana.
going.
Well,
Shush me.
Lana. Well, the Gorgon also seemed to want to peep on them, so. Matt and Gun.
Motherfucker! Son of a bitch! God damn it!
Well, I mean,
Even when you do a good job, you bring me bad news, damn it!
I'm sorry, pal.
Huh?
Matt Engard, your client. That's who, pal.
And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Are you sure you heard right? That's the person who bought this. That the person who bought this bear was.
I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact match for the price of that stuffed bear. That's an expensive bear.
I don't know. If you think about it, someone killed an intact bear, killed a bear and left it intact, taxidermied it.
That's true.
Just in the
And it's an
face-
import.
And it's an import. Just in the faces that it's intact in the first place is impressive.
Well,
Usually when
yeah.
you hunt it, like if you're killing a bear, it's scorched earth, you know? The fucking bear.
Yeah. Well, no.
Receipt? That's all you have?
Nah, it's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Engard. I mean, the clerks even got Mr. Engard's autograph out of it, pal. So, the person who bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Engard himself.
Oh, my sight is failing me. This can't be.
Okay, I was wrong.
So what about the spy camera we found?
That was a dead end, pal. I mean, we can get that kind of thing anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back for you to file away into evidence.
Fucking busted, Matt. I have camera now.
I know you don't want to give up, pal.
Never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Carita's room was Matt Engard.
Why? Why would Mr. Engard do something like this?
I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Carita one of their rendezvous.
I bet is not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
Are you going to see him? Mr. Engard, I mean?
Yes.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next.
Scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Matt Engard, what in the world have you done? Watch The Office, Gumshoe.
Alrighty, pal.
You're working really late, you know? It's already past 10 p.m., dude.
I think it's time you told me the truth.
Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk.
Alright, you know the deal. Look at this fucking glowy rock, alright? Whatever.
Okay, I'm looking, dude.
Now let's hear what the secret of yours is. For real this time. What if Mr. Carita had been successful? What would he have disclosed?
I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
I know you paid close attention to Mr. Carita, especially on that night. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Carita's room on the night of the murder.
Secretly film? What?
And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter.
Wow. But dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden?
Bear. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan.
I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude?
Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan.
You sure, dude? Who else could it be from?
Person who gave this bear to Mr. Carita was, do I really have to do this?
Yes.
Fucking for real?
It was you.
It's like, are you really paying attention? Mr. Engard, don't you know this bear from somewhere?
I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude.
Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend?
What else did the bear tell you?
He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Engard.
If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg.
Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet.
Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first?
Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. Let's see, where's the... Am I missing it? Where is it? Oh.
The receipt?
Yeah, I was looking for it. I couldn't find it. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Engard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear.
Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800... Yeah, this could be the toothbrush I bought that one time.
A $3,800 toothbrush?
I could see this guy spending that much on a toothbrush.
It's ivory. It's got elephant hair for bristles.
Ew, elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not?
Dude, you should have said that earlier. So, like, can I ask you one thing?
Yes?
You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that?
Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you.
Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay?
No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna find out what I want to know. Because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filmed it in secret is... Oh, fuck. Do we...
Oh, yes, you do have something further back in your evidence if you think about it. Oh, wait, no.
Because
I was thinking of the wrong thing, but basically, just think about it.
The fact Kurita and Andrews were seeing each other.
Yeah. So tabloid, I guess.
So the tabloid?
That was my first thought. Adrian Andrews?
There's a rumor going around. Miss Andrews and Mr. Kurita were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Kurita, you were going to reveal this as a fact and turn it into a scandal. Isn't that right?
Dude, you can be such a moron.
Huh?
Oh man, Mr. Lawyer, dude, that kind of scandal. That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy.
The good stuff? Juicy.
Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stopped paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude.
Too bad that wasn't your intention.
What are you talking about?
Wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Kurita because of Miss Andrews. And there's only one reason I could think of for you to do such a thing.
Huh?
The real reason you set up the camera in Mr. Kurita's room was... Oof.
Hey, you got a wrong one that was so close that it didn't give you a penalty.
Yeah, I mean, that does... The only other thing I could think that...
It's not what you have to present, I don't think, but go read the thing with the timer.
Hmm? The what?
Right. To the right.
This?
Yes. Oh, it doesn't say it! It was set to 8 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
Time of the murder.
Uh-huh. But what do I present?
You have the assassin's calling card, it might be it.
Go with it. We have life to spare.
What is this card?
Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer. And I'm sure you know of him, don't you?
Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous! Why would I know some shady scumbag like him?
If you really don't know him, why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. Finally starting to get to the truth. Can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Oh my god.
Ow.
Oh shit. Mr. Matt Engard, I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're his client. Duh.
Yep.
Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Garita. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is... you, Matt Engard.
And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude.
That's really weird. Don't say that. I don't like that. That's weird. Don't say that.
I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway.
Mr. Engard? You really did hire...
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay?
What? Did he say... consult myself?
Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway.
About time for what?
About time for... Oh. I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude.
What? I'm really uncomfortable. Ah!
How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt Engard.
Where'd you get that drink from?
What?
Pearly, go wait outside.
Explain.
Well done, Mr. Wright.
I think you got something on your face, man.
I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have.
How did I know I was gonna leave this case hating this man? You really... So you are Shelly the Killer's client?
You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you?
Well, what do you mean?
And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
What the... Hang on. What the fuck?
You're lying! What a terrible...
I expected him to be, like, guilty. I didn't expect him to 180. Holy shit.
Yes, I expected him to be guilty, not gleefully evil.
Oh my...
I suspected he was acting the whole time.
I didn't think about it. I just figured, oh, he's such an idiot, you know? He probably just did this thing and didn't really think of the consequences. Not, oh, he's actually, like, mustache-twirlingly evil. My goodness.
It's way past your bedtime, little girl.
Don't talk to Pearly. Don't talk to Pearly.
You don't get to talk to Pearly.
Go on, and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things.
Stop talking to Pearly.
Why? Why did you hide the video camera and...
A weakling soon believes the words of others. Just like that pathetic Adrian.
Well, that's uncalled for. You knew about Miss Andrews' secret?
But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all assassins.
What?
Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me? How much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
0.
Not much.
Not much.
And that's why...
Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right. That video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
Pissing off an assassin does not sound like a good long-term strategy in life.
Why would you do something so wrong?
Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl?
Seriously, stop talking to Pearly.
Yeah,
This is not
seriously.
acceptable.
But why would you kill Mr. Kurita?
Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they?
This is all because of that press conference, isn't it?
If Mr. Kurita had been able to give it, then Mr. Engard's secret would have...
Well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
And that's how Mr. Kurita ended up dead.
Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away.
Woo! Woo! You are comedically evil now.
Yes. I mean,
Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. The assassin, too. Oh, and how can I forget?
Don't say me, don't say me, don't say me.
Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer.
Ah, shit, he said me.
Everyone, all working their butts off for me, Matt Engard.
What a bitch!
Aw, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet.
How could I have been deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Kurita. And you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone.
Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that big killer guy, right?
What the fuck? I called it!
All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room.
Oh my god, if we just asked a different fucking question!
yes.
I'm losing it over here, man.
Do you know anything about his death?
You killed Mr. Kurita.
I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. But too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? But you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do.
Mystic Maya!
In a box here, man.
You wouldn't want to test a killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose.
You scoundrel.
So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution.
I'll get you for this.
That's such a cliche phrase. Once had something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer.
Maya. Maya, what am I supposed to do? What the fuck?
And now you've finally found it. The starting line of this case.
Edgeworth.
I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Well, Wright, what are you going to do? If you plan on changing your strategy...
No! Can't do that!
That's right. He's holding Maya hostage.
What should I do?
That's not something I can answer for you.
But Mr. Edgeworth...
Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn.
My turn?
What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own.
I'm a lawyer. But to fight for someone who's clearly a killer? Matt Engard. That man is really...
It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system?
Proper defense? What exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery?
Ironic that you, of all people, should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now?
Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get Engard an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. Damn, I'm in a box here. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the people closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do.
Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong.
Huh?
We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say?
But that...
You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do.
I want this one to run along because this is too good.
Yeah.
People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty.
Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all.
And? Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You're so petty!
I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken.
What do you...
Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless.
What?
Did her hair stick up like ears?
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, shit. I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now?
The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story.
This is my story.
Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time.
Tell me, please. Why are you holding Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Engard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer?
You ask the assassin.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client.
Don't toy with me. Man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself.
I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am.
Yeah?
This is what I like to call my aftercare.
Oh, wait, what? Pardon me? Okay. What the hell is... Oh, shit. What the hell is aftercare?
It's when I pat Mr. Engard on the head and call him a good boy.
Oh, shit.
My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork.
Fucking good job you did, eh?
That is what is called client relations, and it is a part of an assassin's duty. Discord.
It's just hearing like that voice, like he's over the radio yelling at Discord's killing me.
So you can still hear it when it freezes? You can still hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had problems hearing you guys when it freezes. That's why it confuses me so much when it happens.
That's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah.
Is it still frozen?
No, it's good.
Okay. An assassin's duty.
We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney. And to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end.
What is your name?
I believe I told you once before, however.
You did, but...
My name is Daykiller. Shelley Daykiller.
You're Shelley the Killer?
Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a Daykiller, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain...
Maya!
It would be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice, long nap.
No!
Now then, if you'll excuse me... If someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome.
That was a cat.
Oh,
No.
shoes the fucking man!
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
I don't know what to say.
I know where they are, Edgeworth. Come with me.
Edgeworth!
Hmm?
Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission.
Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat.
A cat?
It can't be. That cat. Can it?
What is it?
I just love to imagine this, like, complete 180 in the look on his face when he hears the fucking cat. I think I know where Shelley the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for Engard Mansion immediately.
Alright. You hurry over as well then.
Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. This fight has only just begun.
Yeah.
So maybe we should leave the kid here at the, like, not
Pearls,
where there is-
stay here.
Pearl, stay
No.
here.
I don't have time to argue. Sorry, I have to go here to go. How the fuck do I get there?
Hotel lobby.
That's odd. Like, whatever.
This is a long episode, but I'm just gonna let it run because I want to get to a certain point here, which I'm hoping is whatever trial is tomorrow. Maya.
Please answer us, Mystic Maya!
We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape.
The bear is in front of the door now. Was it always there? I thought it was on the couch.
Nope.
It was on the couch.
No.
He was in the other room.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh. It was in the couch in the other room.
Assuming he's still in the area.
I can't believe it. That butler, all this time he was the killer.
He and Engard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time.
Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason.
A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Kurita? Why would something like this be here?
Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. Here, there. Words.
I'm sure that's for Shu.
You think that this came through that little door?
This door, it's locked.
Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Damn.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, Edgeworth and Phoenix could just, no more door.
There's no one here!
From the looks of this room, I would say this is Engard's private lounge. Look at this, Wright.
An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals on a VCR. Check inside the deck. There's a tape. It would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it.
I'm sorry, but... the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found.
No.
But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it.
Motherfucker! Very small table. Bet we can barely squeeze 3 pearls on there.
But I wouldn't sit on a table to begin with, Mr. Nick.
Engard's computer. Maya, why couldn't you have used this to get help?
Mr. Nick. Where's the power switch?
Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. I need to teach you two how to use a computer. The VCR and an antenna. Footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape.
If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful.
Can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. Looks like Engard taped all of his own shows. Yeah. What a spacious sofa. I bet 10 pearls would fit on here.
I don't think 10 of me would fit, Mr. Nick.
When did pearls become a unit of measurement?
I don't know, but I'm sticking to it now. Everything I measure is gonna be in pearls. Huge television and speakers loom largely here. Sure, if Maya saw this, she'd say,
I would die a happy samurai fan if I could see the nickel samurai on a TV like this.
didn't she literally say that?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what she'd say. I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. I was expecting there might be something in here, but I guess...
Pet door?
How can I examine the pet door?
There's a little door for Shu and this big door.
sure Maya used this door to shove this out there. I'm sure it was her. Every time you give me some piece of evidence, it's always the most crucial piece. This time too, I'm sure. Open it. Open the fucking bear. Open the bear. Open the bear. Open it.
You can't open the bear.
Open the bear! Searched all over, but it looks like he got away.
I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time.
And now, we've lost our only lead.
Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar.
Yeah, you're right.
We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us.
Alright. Maya. Give me evidence. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste. Love.
Miss Impax, you mean?
Enguard had it.
Yeah. Mr. Kurita's former manager.
Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. Enguard's mansion?
And why does it say with love? This might be a clue.
That's what we need for Andrews.
Yeah. What's wrong, Pearls?
Please let me see that picture frame.
Huh? What's so special about the frame?
On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message.
What?
I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get Enguard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag of not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lunk.
Hey.
That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. That's... No! Mystic Maya!
Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare?
Oh, nothing.
We've searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us.
Edgeworth.
Yes?
As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm gonna get. But I'm still short one last thing.
And what is that?
Miss Andrews' Psyche-Lock. I could just find out what secret she's holding. And I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth.
I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center.
Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. I'm really begging for it to be continued after this, because...
Yeah.
I'm not stopping until the only convenient
point. We're not
point.
stopping until court.
Phoenix Wright, the movie, but not the end.
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright and the quest for court.
Good evening, Mr. Wright.
There's too much happening. I don't want to stop it now.
What's wrong? You look ill.
Miss Andrews, I have come to remove your Psyche-Lock.
Psyche-Lock? What the hell are you talking about?
I want to know, and you will tell me, your secret.
Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. Loser.
Just shut up and look at the fucking rock.
Psyche-Lock. What do you mean, Psyche-Lock? I mean...
What the fuck is this? He's lost it. You please tell me why you framed Mr. Enguard for the murder.
I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer.
No,
Listen.
that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Engard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge.
So you were saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why. What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for.
Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There's something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Okay, so first we presented the profile, right?
Yeah, present
Yep.
the profile first.
Celeste.
There's only one catalyst that could cause strong feelings and even revenge. And that is Miss Impact's suicide.
What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt?
You're right. You haven't mentioned him. Yet. For you to hate Mr. Engard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide.
Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Huh? Can you?
I can. This is a photo of Miss Impacts, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though.
Well, W. With love.
That's Phoenix.
Oh.
With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impacts' handwriting, isn't it?
Sorry, I can't read.
You what?
Well, because you just said W.
Yeah, W.
W. I'm sorry. Yes, that's the Bill's secret. She's been illiterate the
She's
whole time.
illiterate the whole
I
time.
think another way of writing that would have just been like WH hyphen.
Right. But she just said W.
W.
Where did you find this? No, that's all right. It was a rhetorical question.
Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Engard's mansion. It's rhetorical, but I'm going to answer it anyways.
And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed.
Told you you'd tell me. Say bye to your Psyche-Lock. Not that you know what that is.
Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan.
Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out.
Because Mr. Kurita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. But because of Mr. Engard? What do you mean?
I think I can see where this is going. Oh shit. Oh no.
Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then. I often saw the two of them together.
Oh damn. This is like a... Okay. This is good to be. So that's why... With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture.
They were a couple, weren't they? It was anything as splendid as that. It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away. It's so horrible.
And shockingly on brand, as we've come to find out.
Yes.
Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste and her kindness move over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste.
I see. So that's what happened.
But then why did Mr. Kuda have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan.
What a son of a bitch!
I hate this guy. I mean, like, I'm terribly conflicted. It's like, have his ass locked up forever, but Maya.
No. Maya said to make him guilty. As far as I'm concerned, he's gonna be guilty.
I mean,
He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Pharmacy impacts. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die.
Fucking dickhead! Oh my
And when
god!
Ron discovered her body, he hid her note. But why did we do that?
insurance against Matt.
It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt. And it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge.
Revenge. There's that word again.
Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course.
And that was at the press conference after the stage show.
I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out all about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game.
This might be the fucking saddest case of this whole ass series so far. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note. And that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge.
I respect it. Shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Bless you.
Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man?
I'm a lawyer.
I see. What a foul profession.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me.
It's no big deal. Couldn't sleep anyway.
Can't sleep either. Not with my situation, or with what I know now.
It is very bright outside for 10 p.m.
Yeah, those bright like floodlights, man. All right, so that'll be this this hour 40-minute long episode of Let's Play Phoenix Wright. There's a lot going on here, so I wanted to just let it ride, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we did. Next time, court. I presume.
Court.
Yep.
Did I save? I did save. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.